there was heavy traffic around the National Assembly complex on Tuesday as aggrieved local contractors staged a protest over alleged non-payment of accumulated debts by the federal government. A demonstration which began in the early hours caused a gridlock as staff, visitors and lawmakers struggled to access the complex, the report.
During plenary, the minority leader of the House of Representatives, Kingsley Chinda, raised a motion of urgent national importance on the development. He recalled that the leadership of the House had earlier intervened in the matter and met with President Bola Tinubu, who reportedly directed that all debts owed the contractors be settled. Chinda's motion received overwhelming support from members.
The House further notes that the non-payment of local contractors has worked severe hardship on both the local contractors and indeed the Nigerian populace, and that this has brought tension and increased poverty in our country.
Also contributing, Omadu May Palace from Zamfara State moved another motion urging the House to adjourn for 1 week in solidarity with the protesting indigenous contractors. His motion was seconded by the chairman of the House Committee on Rules and Business, Francis Wave. After deliberation, the House adopted the motion and adjourned plenary sessions until next week.
Sitting of plenary should adjourn for 1 week. After 1 week, when we hear from the side of the executives about this issue of non-payment and implementation of 2025 budget, then we will continue sitting, Mr. Speaker.
The contractors promised that during this 1 week they will continue to demonstrate, make this place inconducive for us and inaccessible for us. So we won't be fighting with them at the gate to come in. So it's sensible for us to keep away and give the government, the executive, the opportunity to do the needful.
Motion that has been moved by Honorable My Palace and seconded by the Chairman Rules and Business, that based on the fact that the road is blocked by these contractors and that we will not be able to access here easily within the week, that we adjourn till next week to enable us consult with the executive and rectify this within 1 week. Those in support of that motion say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
However, earlier in the day, the House of Representatives went into a rowdy session over which committee should investigate alleged irregularities in the allocation and management of the Lagos International Trade Fair complex. Lagos lawmaker Ademori Kuye, who moved the motion, proposed that the Committee on Public Assets, which he chairs, should handle the probe. Some lawmakers disagreed, insisting that the Committee on Commerce or an ad hoc committee should take charge. When the motion was put to vote, the nays prevailed, prompting protests from some members and forcing the House into an executive session that lasted about 30 minutes.
Concerned that the master plan for the development of the International Trade Fair complex have been significantly altered, and land belonging to the federal government is being balkanized by the current management of the complex.
This motion will move the duty of that committee to another committee. So I would strongly suggest that it be referred to the Committee on Commerce.
So the committee presently is on top of it. We have started work, we have been there, and we are still going back for this same purpose. So for us now to say that we relegate this work we have done so far to another committee who is not responsible for this, that means you are taking away our duties from us.
For a joint committee, however, since it's an issue bordering on the assets, which is the sale of land, the Committee on Public Assets takes the lead. Then, being the fact that it has to do with the purview of the Committee of Commerce, which is trade fairs and exhibitions, it will have the Committee on Commerce to equally support.
So Section 10, Sub 2 has not been activated at all. So I will ask the question. Based on the original motion, those in support of the motion say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it.
Meanwhile, the Green Chamber will convene for plenary on Wednesday, November 5th, contrary to its earlier decision to adjourn sittings until next week, Tuesday. The change follows positive developments from government engagements addressing issues behind the earlier adjournment, including contractors' protests and the non-release of funds under the 2024-2025 budget. In an internal memo issued Tuesday evening, Clerk of the House, Yahaya Danzaria, informed lawmakers of the new sitting date. According to the communication, the early resumption will enable House leadership to brief members on progress made in resolving the issues and other matters of national importance. At Wednesday's plenary, the House is expected to formally rescind its earlier adjournment resolution to allow proceedings to continue. The leadership has urged all members to make necessary arrangements to be in attendance.